Hey guys, and welcome to Abu Dhabi. Check out this video to see some highlights of this city. Thanks for watching. Compared to Dubai, Abu Dhabi may seem a bit boring, but don't let the hype fool you. The capital of the United Arab Emirates is full of activities and world-class attractions. We rode the fastest roller coaster in the world, more on my screen later, visited one of the most luxurious hotels in the world, and got mesmerized in what many say is one of the most beautiful mosques in the world. Come with us as we explore Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. The name Abu Dhabi comes from the Arabic meaning father of gazelle. It is said that the name came because of the number of gazelles that used to live in the area. The city dates back to 1761, where early settlements were discovered, but everything changed on 1958 when oil was found in the area and it quickly changed to a modern development. Until today, you can see how quickly the city is becoming an international attraction. A great place to visit and learn about UAE's history is the Abu Dhabi Heritage Village. This beautiful reconstruction of a traditional desert village lets you see what early life felt like in the UAE back in the day. Abu Dhabi is only an hour and a half away from Dubai by car. You can also go by bus or taxi. We rented a car at the Abu Dhabi airport and it was perfect for visiting all the attractions at our own leisure. We started our first day at the famous Yas Mall, which is pretty close to the Abu Dhabi airport. The Yas Mall has lots of upscale stores and it's the center place for many of the attractions in Abu Dhabi, such as Ferrari World, Warner Brothers Studios, and the famous Yas Marina, home of the Formula One Grand Prix. On the way from Yas Island to downtown Abu Dhabi, we stopped by the famous Louvre Museum of Abu Dhabi. The location and architecture of the Louvre Abu Dhabi is simply spectacular. The Louvre is the largest museum in the Arabian Peninsula. The Louvre Abu Dhabi was inaugurated in 2017 along French President Emmanuel Macron. UAE paid 525 million to be associated with the Louvre name and 747 million were paid in exchange for art loans and exhibitions. When we arrived at the museum, we were greeted with a traditional Arab dance known as Al Ayala dance by a group of men, which was pretty cool to experience. After checking in our hotel and exploring downtown a bit, we headed out to the luxurious Emirates Palace Hotel. The hotel opened its gates in 2005 and had a construction price of $3 billion, making it the third most expensive hotel ever built, surpassed only by the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Las Vegas and the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Once you drive in through the property, you see the attention to detail on every corner. You can visit the hotel even if you're not staying and admire the beautiful decor, impressive lobby, and even have a snack by the restaurant on the water.
لو
By far one of the top attractions in Abu Dhabi, for which many people visit the United Arab Emirates, is the beautiful Sheikh Zayed Mosque. Constructed between 1996 and 2007, the mosque has become one of the top tourist destinations in the world. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is estimated to have a cost of around 545 million. It took over 12 years to complete. It can hold up to 40,000 worshippers, and it currently holds 3 Guinness records for the biggest chandelier, the largest hand-woven carpet, and the largest dome of its kind in the world. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque was named after UAE's first president. He personally took the design's architectural direction, where he wished for it to be his final resting place. Soon after he passed in 2004, his body was buried in the courtyard. The astonishing mosque was the design of architect Yusuf Avadelki from Syria, inspired by Moorish and Persian architecture. It was a very international design with over 300 artisans' collaboration. We arrived in the afternoon, and it was a perfect time to enjoy your walk inside of the mosque during the day and explore the beautiful view of the mosque at night once the lights come on. Once you are done visiting the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, make sure you stop by Wahat Al Karama, located just across the street. At the center of this beautiful monument is the best place to take a fantastic photograph of the mosque, especially at night. With the water's reflection, you have a beautiful image to remember your visit forever. The next day, we woke up bright and early to what we knew was going to be a day full of adrenaline and excitement. Ever since I heard about the Ferrari World theme park, it had been a dream of mine to visit. We recommend you check the opening times and be there when the gates open. By doing this, we avoided most of the lines to take the rides, and we were even able to go on some of our favorite rides twice. Ferrari World is a lot of fun and has many rides for all ages. For adults, the famous Formula Rossa is the star of the park. Formula Rossa is the world's fastest roller coaster with a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour, which equals about 149 miles per hour. It's hard to explain the feeling you get once Formula Rossa is launched and you feel that speed in just a few seconds. I'm not normally a big screamer at roller coasters, but this one had me screaming most of the ride. Funny thing is that Vicky was actually laughing the entire ride. To cool down the adrenaline from Formula Rossa, there are plenty of options of rides and experiences inside Ferrari World. There is a beautiful replica of an Italian village that you can walk and enjoy, F1 simulators, and rides that tell you the entire history of Ferrari. We finished exploring all the cool attractions at Ferrari World, and it was still kind of early, so we decided to make our way into Warner Bros. World Studio Abu Dhabi. The two parks are very close to each other, so you can easily walk between them, and if you plan accordingly, you can easily do the two parks in one day like we did. Warner Bros. Has some of the most iconic characters of all time. We had a blast riding all of the rides and feeling like kids again. Each section of the park is divided by the main characters. From Gotham City to Looney Tunes Land, there are so many different rides and options to enjoy a day full of fun. Being a Batman fan, Gotham City was by far my favorite part of the park. The League of Justice replica is just amazing, and the 3D rides are very impressive. On our last day in Abu Dhabi, we plan to visit what may be one of the most majestic buildings in the world, the Presidential Palace of Qasr Al Watan. The moment you arrive at the property, you instantly feel the luxury and attention to detail that was put to build this presidential palace. The palace has been used for official purposes, hosting foreign leaders and meetings. But in 2019, to celebrate the heritage of the country, UAE leaders decided to open the presidential palace to the public. Once you arrive, the main courtyard is a perfect space for a beautiful photo op. Once you head to the main building and the doors open, you instantly feel like you have gone into another world. We have been to some pretty luxurious places, but the insane decor of the Qasr Al Watan is truly unsurpassed. The combination of traditional Arab styles and contemporary decor is truly astonishing. The Great Hall's main feature is the central dome, which stands 60 meters above the ground and is one of the largest domes in the world. The Qasr Al Watan facade is made of granite and limestone with detailed decoration. It is estimated that the beautiful building took over 150 million man-hours to build. We had lots of fun in Abu Dhabi and will highly recommend you visit if you have a chance. Definitely one of the most luxurious cities we have ever been to, but actually we found that lodging, car rental, and food are not any more expensive than in most US or European cities. It is interesting to experience firsthand how the United Arab Emirates have built a world-class destination in such a record time, and what this region might create in the upcoming future. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more travel videos.